Tony's here today, and we're going to work on the shower again. I wanted to show you before he got started doing other stuff. We have a lip on the concrete here. It actually sticks up. You can see right that way. So because he's doing the lower part of it, I did some chiseling down here, and I was hoping to have it pretty good before he got here, but I think it's going to work for today. But he did say that the rest of this is going to have to be chipped off before we can do too much else in there. But we'll get that done and see what we can get with it. Okay, so Tony has the frame built for the curb for the shower, and he's starting to mix the concrete now. Okay, I didn't tell you, Tony's with me here now, and so he's one that's did the framing and stuff, and so we're gonna watch him now mix up the concrete.
So I've got the bag says 4 pints, but I usually go a little over anyhow. It says I can go up to 5.5. I'm gonna do 5. So I've got most of the water in the bucket because you want the water on the bottom, otherwise it's real hard to mix around. So you grab your bucket, your concrete, excuse me. And the best way to do it is to reach under, cut the bag, pour the rest of the water on top. Maybe hold back just a little bit. And then you put your mud mixer. Doesn't have a handle. There we go. There's usually a handle on this, and I'm going to have to talk to the guy I borrowed it from and chew him out a little bit.
What's that one ready to help you?
Do what?
Is there anything I can do to help?
So we filled this frame with concrete, and I'm about to do, and I'm going to do my best to tell you the truth. I believe this is called screening. When you take your piece of wood and you rock it back and forth, what you're looking for is a slurry to pop up. And if I see any slurry, I'll be sure to tell you. I may not have had it wet enough, or I may not have had enough in it. We'll find out. So right here, you can see that how it's shiny and smooth. That's the only little piece of slurry I have. There's a little bit here, and that's what you're looking for. The more that you move it and a little bit and mess with it, the more slurry pops up, and that's what you want to see. That makes a smoother finish on the end.
All right, he's got the concrete in there, and what did you call what you did?
Screening, I think that's the name. You can't hold me to it, but I believe it's called screening when you smack it with a board. And the reason to do this is pull the slurry up into the top so that it makes a good smooth surface, and it also helps knock down all of the voids in the concrete. That way you don't have air bubbles and stuff like that. It helps compact it down and be nice and solid like you want it to be.
Cool. All right, and then he says he's going to let this dry overnight, and he'll be back tomorrow to do the next step. It is so so windy today, and I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to shield out some of the wind and stuff. This is the original asparagus bed that I rebuilt, and there's not much growing in it right now. This is another asparagus bed. Now I transplanted these asparagus that we bought at the nursery, and they're not looking so hot. I think they got cold too many times. And I came in here, and this is another bed that I'm trying to rebuild. And what I did yesterday, I cleared out a lot of the weeds and stuff. But this grass right here has big clumps and stuff in it, and it's too close to my bed. So I'm going to start digging that out, and I'm going to get this prepared and put some more topsoil in it probably, and get it ready for some strawberries. All right, it's looking a little bit better. We got big, huge clumps taken out here. And when I say big, huge clumps, I'm not joking. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's all that I dug up. That pretty much filled my wheelbarrow. And I know that this is just grass, but man, it's hard to mow, it's hard to dig, it's hard to deal with, so I don't want it around my grow beds.